Hello guys, there is this missing 3 kids that they have been looking for. These kids went to school. The mother dropped them in school. Time for closing, she went back to pick the kids. They were nowhere to be found. I don't know what the school authorities are doing with children these days. So parents, please be careful.
This is the premises where 3 siblings, Marvelous Alex and Rehoboth Sunday, attend school. It's under lock and key following the sudden disappearance of his siblings. The youngest, Rehoboth, is 2 years old, while the oldest, Marvelous, is 8 years old. Alex is 6 years old. Distraught and struggling to come to terms with the situation, the mother of the siblings narrates the last time she set her eyes on her children.
On the 22 March, last week, Tuesday, I take my children to school around 7:30. I leave them, come back home. Then they say the auntie said that they are having this thing short time for they are doing short time for school. Then they will close 1 o'clock, not 3 o'clock. Then that 3 o'clock, that 1 o'clock, I did not go there 1 o'clock. When I reached there 1:30, I did not see my children. Since then, we have been finding that.
The family is yet to be contacted for any ransom as they fear they may have been kidnapped. Police is already aware of the incident. According to a statement from the FCT police spokesperson, Mrs. Josephine Ade, the teachers and the proprietor of the school have been arrested. The case has now been transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department. It went further adds that the police is yet to establish the report that they were kidnapped, as nobody has made any contact with their parents or anybody.
Well, the good news is that these kids has been found. Thank God for social media. If not the awareness that was given to this case, these children wouldn't have been found. The person who took these children eventually dumped these 3 children after 2 weeks for somewhere for the police to find. They were able to bring the children back because the 2 local government and police stations, they are aware of this case because it was given a huge publication. That is why we will not relent in looking for the son of Ruth Matthew. Somehow, Ruth Matthew's son will also be found. I will have a happy ending like this case. God bless social media.
We received a distress call that 3 children, you can see sitting here, close from Heritage Child Academy, Kabusa, and up to 1 o'clock, 1:30, they were not seen by their parents. So hence they went to complain at Kabusa Divisional Police Headquarters. So after the receipt of the complaint, as usual, we made entry of missing persons. We deploy all our intelligence assets. We inform all our neighboring states through our signal, giving the description of the children. We work with all the communities and the stakeholders. The Meanguas, the vigilantes, the hunters, all were carried along. Searches of all the bushes were also carried out. The school authorities were invited to the police for questioning and negligence. The case is still on. As God will have it, yesterday by 20-30 hours, which is 8:30, our tactical men on stop and search foot patrol at Uye Division, which is Gens Village area, saw these 3 children who were in a distress form. So they rescued them, took them to the station, handed them over to women police, who now started questioning them. And after questioning them, the DPO said, a message was circulated about missing 3 children at Kabusa. So he quickly contacted his colleague at Kabusa, the DPO, who now rushed down, and behold, it was discovered they were the ones. So after rescuing them, you know, it's almost 2 weeks now from 22nd to today, almost 2 weeks. So we now took them to the police hospital, Muhammadu Buhari Police Hospital, for medical check, which it has been done. They are found to be okay, and the psychological test or whatever will continue from time to time, because for children of this nature to be away from their parents for such a period of time, they need some, you know, checks. Trauma-wise, they have been traumatized, and that is why we have to take them to the hospital. So, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, as you can see them, the father is here, the mother is here. We are going to hand over officially the children to them to continue taking care of them. And that is why we all call you, because it has generated tension and it was a news all over. 3 children were missing, but to God be the glory, we have rescued or we have found them today. Equally, I want to use this opportunity to appeal to parents as well as proprietors of schools that they should be cautious and be very careful about taking and bringing back their wards or children to and from schools. Either they should dedicate somebody or they should do it themselves, rather than allowing the children to be moving around or taking Okada. So thank you very much for coming. Handing over, you need to cover it. They are already with them. It's okay, but they say so I have handed them over to the parents for care. The parents, please take care of them. They are our children. By the grace of God, they are even leaders of tomorrow. Thank you very much.
2nd of last month, which is April. So I was in the house when my wife prepared the children and take them to school. So after then, I go to work. So after I go to work, something like maybe after 3, my wife now called me. I should go to school. She didn't see my children. I said, what happened? She said she don't know. I now called the owner of the school. I said, Madam, where is my children? She said I should take it easy. So the next thing, I have to come back home straight. When I come back home, I get home, I don't see anybody. I have to go to the school. I didn't see anybody. So that is the journey, when the journey started. So we are started looking for them everywhere, inside bush, everywhere. And by then, my wife reported to police station. So since then, we are going up and down to get them. By the grace of God, this morning, I now received call from Uye police station. Am I the marvelous father? I say yes. Alex father? I say yes. Chinenye father? I say yes. The lady now said I should come to Uye police station. That my children, they are there. So I just quickly, I fall on top of bed. I just keep my shoneka and singlet. I take off from my house. I call one of my brothers, then follow me. We take